Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for your one-stop shop of buying or selling coins and solo grinding services. Use code Zirksee at checkout for 10% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin'.
So I'm actually recording this after I already made the video because I didn't realize this during the video, but these cards, guys, so basically if you have the limited time legend of any of these cards, they're basically useless in terms of powering them up. But say you wanted to power up Herman Moore, you can actually use this card as his base power up. So let's say in 2 months from now, Herman Moore gets a 98 overall Ultimate Legend card. If you guys want to go ahead and power up that Herman Moore card, you're going to have to buy his Snow Beast and power it up all the way using Snow to actually go ahead and power up his Ultimate Legend. So, yeah. That definitely sucks. You literally have to go ahead and spend like 400 or 500k on one of these Snow Beasts to go ahead and power them up to get the Ultimate Legend later, or whatever other, next upgrade comes out. Now, that doesn't change my picks for this video, or to be honest, it doesn't change basically anything about it. Just I thought I should throw this in here because I did say in the video I believe that you can't power up these cards, but you can in fact power them up, and then later in the year, you will be able to get some more upgrades, but again, it's gonna cost quite a lot. What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best Snow Beast player to actually go ahead and pick up. Now, if you guys haven't seen my video from earlier today, going over the Snow Beast promo, I definitely recommend you do. I went a little bit more in depth over it in there, but with the Snow Beast, it's a little bit different this year with the way you can actually get them. So last year, there was just like a long string of solo challenges, and you can actually get these cards as NAT, or at least you get to choose one as NAT, and then you could also get the rest of them, of course, from completing some sets or whatever. This year, it doesn't look like we have any Snow Beast Master, which last year, of course, was Calvin Johnson, and we don't have any other Snow Beast players except for these cards. So I think this is it with the Snow Beast promo, is just these 4 cards. Now, the problem is, they actually cost Snow to power up. It says training right there, 3,600, but it is in fact going to be Snow. Now, 3,600 Snow is like 500,000 coins, a little bit over 500k worth, so it's pretty expensive to go ahead and get these cards, and they are going to be NAT. So keep that in mind, guys. But with that being said, I figured I'd go over this. I know some of you guys might have some extra Snow, and you might want to know which players are the best to go ahead and pick up. So I am going to be going over my personal favorite cards, and also I'm going to do a little comparison here between a Snow Beast and a card that is around the same price, around 500k or even less for the price range that you could get some of these cards for. So first off, we're going to start with Herman Moore. He has 91 speed, 93 catching, 94 jumping, 70 strength, 93 agility, 91 excel, with a 93 awareness, 94 stamina, and a 91 injury. Now, I will come back to this Herman Moore card later in this video and kind of explain something to you guys about it, but the card does have 90 short route running with an 87 medium, 92 deep route running, also has a 93 spectacular catch with a 90 release, and a 91 catch in traffic. Now, run block is a 53. He also has an impact block of a 53. So overall, the card is not that bad at all. He's also 6'4", and I'm sure if you guys use the limited time Herman Moore, you probably know how good of a card that actually was. Now, my only issue is there's a lot of good receivers out right now. We just got Chris Carter. Jerry Rice now is up to a 96 overall. We have Randy Moss, who still is one of the better cards in the game, even though he doesn't have an upgrade yet, which he should be receiving one soon. But I want to compare him to Calvin Johnson. So Calvin, of course, is going for 530,000 coins. He has 91 speed as well, with 90 catch and 92 catch in traffic. So you're looking at a +3 to catch. Catch in traffic on Herman Moore is a 91 with a 93 spec catch. So the catch in traffic is one less spec catch as well. Route running wise, though, you're looking at 88, 88, 93 compared to Herman Moore, who has 90, 87, 92. So this is a pretty similar card to Calvin Johnson. Just keep that in mind. Herman Moore, pretty similar to Calvin. So if you guys want to pick up a Calvin lookalike, literally 2 Detroit Lion wide receivers I had to pick compared to Calvin Johnson, it's not a bad idea to pick up Herman Moore. Now, next up is going to be Steve Atwater. Now, this card is actually pretty good. Now, he's 6'3". He has 90 speed. He is a strong safety. I know he's played like linebacker at a position before. He's also been a free safety. But this year he's a strong safety. So he has 90 speed with 91 agility, 92 acceleration, 93 awareness, 93 jumping, 92 stamina, and then 91 injury. Just strictly off those stats, that's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. Now, once he gets the ball in his hand, he doesn't really have that great of anything down here. He has 72 juke move, 61 spin move. He does have 72 catch, which is pretty good. Defensively, though, this man has 93 hit power, 84 tackle, 81 finesse move, so he can get after the QB if you want to send him on a corner blitz or something, or safety blitz. 85 block shed, 93 pursuit, 93 play rec, 84 man in, and 91 zone. Man really doesn't matter for safety. You shouldn't be putting your safeties in man anyways, but Atwater looks pretty solid. Now, my current strong safety is Team of the Week, Adrian Amos, which in my opinion is a very, very good card. Now, yes, these cards I'm going to compare them to might be pretty expensive because these cards are actually kind of expensive to go ahead and get because you need so much snow. Now, also the solo challenge you guys can do, they give you, I think, 175 snow per solo, if I'm correct on that one. So you're looking at 700 snow if you play all 4 of the solo challenges, plus you get the cards. So keep that in mind. But 92 speed, 91 acceleration, Atwater, 90 speed, 92 excel. So you're losing a little bit of speed there. 91 agility with a 93 awareness compared to 85 agility, which is pretty big. That's a pretty big jump, and 93 awareness. Now, Adrian Amos also has 93 zone with 93 play rec, which you guys can see right here. We're working with 93 play rec with a 91 zone. It's the same play rec, but a little bit less zone coverage. I think the biggest difference can be the block shed, though. 93 hit power, 85 block shed. 92 hit power, but a 71 block shed. So if you're someone who struggles in the run game, I feel like Steve Atwater could definitely help you in the run game as well as a coverage safety. Because to be honest, this card is actually really, really good. Now, personally for me, I actually run a dime formation quite a bit. Not as much as I used to. I've been running a lot of nickel now, but when you run dime, your backup strong safety actually plays kind of a middle linebacker role, so you have a couple more defensive backs out there. Steve Atwater at middle linebacker is ridiculous. This man is way better strong safety for stopping the run than Adrian Amos. So personally, if you guys struggle with the run game and you need a strong safety, this card is actually really, really good. And even like at the end of the year as a backup strong safety, this card would be good. You guys got to keep that in mind. Obviously, as a 94 overall card, you're not going to be using these cards all year long, so you kind of want to go with a card you can use later in the year as well, like a backup. Next up is 94 overall Howie Long. Now, 80 speed with 91 strength is pretty freaking good right off the bat. He also has 84 acceleration with a 92 awareness, 91 stamina, 91 injury. He also has a 92 tackling with a 94 power move and a 94 block shed. That combination right there is crazy. 92 play rec and an 89 pursuit. Now, I was gonna go ahead and compare him to Aaron Donald, which Aaron Donald, if you guys don't know, the card literally goes for over 1 million coins, but I used training points to get him, which didn't cost me 1 million coins in training points, but I figured I would go with a card that actually is around the same price range as Howie Long, which Myles Garrett, to be honest, is, 250k. This Howie Long is gonna cost like 500k, but this is a pretty solid comparison for how cheap this Myles Garrett is. Now, 83 speed with 89 excel. He's faster. He's got higher excel. 91 strength. 94 strength. Now, of course, the big difference here is going to be the block shed and the power move. Garrett has 91 for both of those, with Howie Long having a block shed of 94 and a power move of 94. So he does beat him +3 in both of those traits. So to be honest, this Howie Long card is actually like an absolute beast. Now, is it worth 500k? I don't know if it's worth 500k. I know a lot of people really liked his limited time card, and I know some people even rocked out with his limited time card to this day. So Howie Long, pretty solid and a really good pass rusher. It's just, to me, using a defensive end, you're probably not going to use them very much once they go down to your backup. And the last new snow beast is Kevin Mullane. Now, he has 64 speed, 92 strength. He also has 63 agility, or actually I think it's Kevin Mullane. 77 acceleration with a 94 awareness, 88 stamina, and he also has a 91 run block with a 94 pass block, 93 pass block power, 94 pass block finesse, 92 lead block, 91 run block power, and a 93 run block finesse. with an 89 impact block. That's pretty solid. Now again, these cards are NAT, and they're going to be on your team prop for the rest of the year. So you're looking at a 94 overall center. That's pretty solid. Or you could go as Bruce Matthews, who is 450k. Now, Bruce Matthews has 64 speed with 76 acceleration. So same speed, one less excel, 92 strength. Matthews has 91 with 94 awareness compared to 94 awareness. Now, 91 run block, 94 pass block. Bruce Matthews, 94 for both of those. He also has 93 run block, 92 pass block power, 91 run block finesse, and 91 run block or pass block finesse. So the finesse one, 93 and 94, and then the power, 91 and 93. Personally, just because the fact that this Kevin card is going to be NAT, I believe that you should definitely stay away from an NAT center because you're not going to use a backup center. Also, I don't believe this card to be able to use, powered up it all the rest of the year. So once this card is done, it's done. So for a center, I don't feel like that gives you a lot of time for it. Bruce Matthews, on the other hand, you can power up. You'll probably get an Ultimate Legend card sometime later this year. He's the best center in the game right now, to be honest. He has a 99 run block, 99 pass block, and a 98 bulldozer. The card is really, really good. Plus, you can sell him at some later points. So for me, Kevin Way is not the move. Now, Howie Long as a backup defensive end, like in a couple months, you're not going to be using Howie Long as your starter. I still like the card, and I feel like you do use your backup defensive ends a little bit. They really don't get in the game a ton if you have a decent stamina defensive end. So again, Howie Long, not my favorite pick. The card is pretty solid, though. So to be honest, my top two picks, and strictly off the fact that it's because it's a depth position, are going to be Atwater and Herman Moore. Now, if you run a dime formation like me, you use your backup strong safety quite a bit. Or in general, your backup strong safety gets into the game a little bit more than people kind of suspect, or maybe they don't even notice. But I noticed a lot of my backup strong safety is actually back there because I have Derwin James at backup strong safety, and he actually plays like a lot for me, especially in nickel and dime. So if you're running those two formations a lot, your backup strong safety probably will get in the game. And Atwater, even at a backup strong safety late in the game, 90 speed might be a little slow, but he's still not bad at all. Now, of course, Herman Moore is a wide receiver. You can always use wide receiver depth. So personally, if you don't have a lot of wide receivers like me, I have a ton of wide receiver depth. So personally, I don't need Herman Moore. But if you're going to pick up any of these cards, I would say for the long-term value, Herman Moore and Steve Atwater are the two best picks. I would completely stay away from Kevin Moore. Howie Long is still not a bad pick. But personally, I would say it's between Herman Moore and Steve Atwater. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, smack the like button, subscribe and comment. Let me know down below which player you guys would be going ahead and picking up. And also let me know down below, will you even be picking up these cards? Because obviously, it's like 400, 500,000 coins to actually go ahead and pick up these guys. It's a lot of coins to spend on snow. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time.